Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now it's our last full day in Portsmouth and we're at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is the one last thing I really wanted to come and touch on because I was told about it. So let's turn you around. Now this is Southsea Naval Memorial. I believe I've got the name right. I will check on the map now to make sure. And whilst I remember, I'll put a map in now actually to show you exactly where we are. It's actually called Portsmouth Naval Memorial, even though we're in Southsea. I don't know if I'm going to get the drone up. I will have a little look, but I'm not entirely sure because it is a bit windy, which you might be able to hear. (1914 to 1918 and 1939 to 1945). All these were honoured in their generations and with the glory of their times. So this memorial is supposed to be to all the Navy personnel who have died over both World Wars. So I'll start on the left hand side and work our way around. Now you may have noticed there's a lot of machinery around and a lot of temporary fencing, and that's because I think they just had some kind of music festival in this field here on the Common, I think it's called. And also they're extending Southsea Beach or making it a lot bigger, hence all the temporary fencing around. I think they're doing that for the next couple of years. I'll have to see if I can turn around so the sun isn't in your... So there's two lions, or rather one lion on the left, and on the right is a unicorn. I don't know what that signifies. So if we go inside here now, on the left is like I don't know, I'd call that a gatehouse, and there's the same on the other side down there, which we will still get to show you. And I think that's just the access into the upper surface to the actual bigger monument itself. So across the top there it says North Atlantic, Western Approaches, North Sea, English Channel, South Atlantic, Norway, Dunkirk, Mediterranean, Greece, Crete. And it keeps saying different things all the way across, which I will get to. And each one of these plaques is numbered in dates. So we're on the left and it starts at 1939 and it lists all the names and ranks. So we're still 1939 there. (1940). There are various plaques that obviously family have placed across the bottom as well. But I suppose at least you can come here, find your year, and hopefully find the name that matters to you across the bottom. Like for example, on this one there's a Royal Navy boy telegraphist, Bell J. Royal Navy stoker, petty officers, and it lists them. Leading stokers. Still on 1940. I mean, if you want to try and research these names, you would be there a very long time. And that says the names on this memorial are arranged according to year of death. Those for the 1914 to 1980 war appearing on the base of the obelisk, which is going to be that up there. And those for the 1939 to 1945 on the walls within each year. They are arranged according to service and rank. The memorial registers may be consulted at the City Engineers Department, Guildhall Square, Portsmouth. So yeah, from left to right we are going up in years. So we're at 1940 and then we're just changing to 1941 on that plaque by there. So Royal Navy Instructor Lieutenant Harcombe, CDL. Still 1941. So now across the top it's saying North Africa, Malta convoys. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes. Sicily, Italy, North Russian convoys. Northwest Europe, Normandy, East Indies, Burma, Malaya, Pacific, Coral. I can't quite read that one, so we'll get to that when we get across there. So we're still up on 41 here. So again we got Royal Navy boy. I mean, what a rank. It must. Why would you Royal Navy boy? That means nothing to me. Still in 41. Just look at how many names, in my opinion, have been needlessly lost in war. I mean, some of them, it even goes on to list their service numbers. Taylor J107094. We're still 41. So across the top now it says New Guinea, Philippines, and then we're up to where that first bit I read. We're still in 41, believe it or not. 2nd Maritime Regiment Royal Artillery Bombardier, MacDonald R.E. I mean, these are just some names I'm picking out. You'd be here for years reading them all. Oh, we're up to 1942 now. And across the top we got Home Fleet, Mediterranean Fleet, Eastern Fleet, East Indies Fleet, British Pacific Fleet, Fleet Air Arms, Submarines, Mine Layers, Mine Sweepers. I can't read any further than that just yet. We also got able seamen on here, ordinary seamen. What else we got? Sub-lieutenants, Royal Navy signalman, Royal Navy engine room artificer, Arnold D, Baker J, so we're still working our way up in years. Still 1942. So now we got merchant cruisers, ocean boarding vessels. We're up to 43. From this one we're up to 43, as in 1943. And these ones are just called Boy. You see that? Valley KL. Yeoman of Signals, Chatfield DE. So we've got some more plaques by here now. 1941, Royal Navy Able Seaman Lawson, CAD, of Newfoundland, Able Seaman Butler E. And in 1942 it's got Royal Navy Able Seaman Long EH, Royal Marines Bainton RC, Beer LE. And in 1944 Royal Navy Stoker of the First Class Bush GW. 1946 Stoker Petty Officer Channel AJ. 1939 Royal Marines Marine Pierpont or Pierpoint VLJ, and it says served as James VL. Then we've got 1941 Royal Navy Petty Officer Ford W. And underneath that it says the names on this memorial are arranged in accordance to the year of death. Yeah, that says the same as it did on the plaque over there between those two sailors. Just telling you how they're ordered. So now we're still in 43. Now let's pick this one by here. Lance Bombardier, Austin LC. Go a bit closer. Here we go. So many. And we've still got all of these that the families have come and left across the bottom. Again, like I say, needlessly in my opinion. 1944. Just from by there, look, we go from 43 to 44. See if we can pick something different. Oh, Chief Stokers. Biggendon AE. I can actually see that way better on the camera than I can with my eyes. (1945) Royal Navy Ordnance Mechanic Bodsworth IJ. Electrical Artificer Fraser JNM. And then we've got Wireman Charlesworth D. Oh, a PO Radio Mechanic Grundy WJ, I would say that is. I'm not going to imagine what that is. Sick berth, maybe attendant. Morris JA. Just so many names. I'll go inside this one actually to get to the top. So see, we've come all the way across those plaques. That's phenomenal. And there's still many more to go. And then as you can see, on that gated entrance by there you've got another lion and a unicorn on top. These ranks and ratings died on shore but have no known grave. Well, that's sad, isn't it? 39 to 45, Royal Navy PO Motor Mechanic, Row AJ. Some behind me too. 39 to 45, Royal Navy Captain Thomas M.S.D.S.O. That's different. 39 to 45, Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve, Surgeon Lieutenant Howidine, WLP. 39 to 45, Commander, Salisbury EW. Okay, so let's go up to the obelisk and see what is up on there. So we're right by the side of that obelisk now. That wind is very strong, just coming over that temporary fence. That says action with enemy land forces, Belgian coast, Dardanelles, Dardanelles, and Tsingtao, Suez Canal, Zeebrugge, Ostend. What a monument. So let's have a look at some of these. These are much younger, so it's 1917. I think, oh no, 1918 and 1919 on the end over there this side. So to pick one off this one, Royal Naval Reserve WT operator, McRae R. That's top left up there. I don't know if we can, I don't know if there's access around there. Kind of. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? This side's hidden at the moment. And it says, in honour of the Navy and to the abiding memory of these ranks and ratings of this port who laid down their lives in defiance of the Empire and have no other grave other than the sea. So these ones all died at sea and they have no other graves, so I'm imagining that they were never recovered. They just knew obviously who was on what ship. So let's read a couple of these ones out. 1914, a Surgeon Bedell Sivrite, DRMBBA. Boy Alan A.E. Royal Marine Artillery Sergeant Beecham, AR. The Yeoman of Signals, Atwood, G. This is from 1914, that particular one. And Able Seaman, Abrams, HJ. And that's from 1914. Wow, this wind. Look at those. Big lions. Okay, now on this side, we've got General Actions at Sea, Helicopter, 20 August 1914. Coronel, 1st November 1914. Falkland Islands, the 8th of December 1914. Dogger Bank, 24th of January 1914. And Jutland, 31st of May 1916. Absolutely. Don't know if you can hear. So fortunately it looks like that's put an end to my drone plans. So we start at 1915 and they're 1916 and the rest are all 1916 as well on this side. So let's go with WT Telegraphist, Bernal H, and Kemp E. Royal Navy Rear Admiral, Hood, Honourable Sir Horace LAKCB DSO MVO. Oh, that's a title to be proud of. That's one I haven't seen yet. A trimmer. Let's pick one from the middle. Houston J. An officer's cook. Broom TW. Let's go ordinary seaman, Ayton G. A phenomenal amount of life lost here. And this is just Navy. So imagine if you combine the different forces, the sheer amount of lives lost. So let's go and see what's on the other side of this. So this side says single ship actions. So HMS Kamania, HMAS Sydney, HM Ships Severn and Mersey, HM Ships Achilles and Dundee, HM Ships Swift and Brooke. And just down the side there it says SMS Captain Trafalgar, the 14th and 9th, 1914, SMS Emden, the 9th of the 11th, 1914, SMS Conisburg, 6th and 11th of the 7th, 1915, SMS Leopard, the 10th of the 3rd, 1917, and German TBDs, the 21st of the 4th, 1917. So this side is 1916. If we go right at the top there, Royal Navy Reserve second hand, Pembley J, Engineman Blackhall A, oh, a Bugler, Hill GJ. And a Royal Navy leading Stoker Starks E. I say it's far too many to actually point out or read out. Okay, so let's see if we can brave the wind again and go down into this other little gatehouse, I'd call it, and see what's down in there. But I've just remembered, actually, there's a plaque up on this wall I haven't read yet. Could be rather interesting, couldn't it? The Portsmouth Naval Memorial. Well, that's a lot of reading, so the memorial commemorates officers' ranks and ratings of this port who died at sea during the wars of 1940, 1918, 1939, 1945. Similar memorials at Plymouth and Chatham commemorate men and women of these Manning ports. Anyway, I'll freeze frame this, so if you'd like, you can zoom in and read that, and I'll freeze that right here. Okay. So like I say, let's go and see what's in this gatehouse. This memorial was built and is maintained by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. And it's got the cherub up there again. And there. But it's got no names in this one on the walls like the other one did have. So I'm glad I checked both out, because you wouldn't want to miss that, would we? So without all of these men, women, boys, whatever they were, we would not have the life we have today. And I think that's very much forgotten by today's youth. The sacrifices that were made for us and them, and just how close many times we have come to destruction. We should thank every single one of them. As I said, it's far too windy for my drone today. So I'll just get into the middle for you. Phenomenal. If I was here a few more days, I would return when it's a bit less windy to get some drone footage, but like I say, this is my last full day and we're leaving Portsmouth tomorrow. Please like, comment and subscribe, and leave your comments down below to what you think. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.